The purpose of this video is to demonstrate the importance of waste management and waste segregation in the workplace, and to ensure that you understand different waste streams. At the end of this course, you will be able to explain the importance of waste management and waste segregation, explain why we need to manage our waste streams, understand what should be recycled and what goes into landfill, explain what a biohazard is, and we deal with no biohazards. Definition of waste. Waste, or wastes, are unwanted or unusable materials. Waste is any substance which is discarded after primary use, or it is worthless, defective, and of no use. Examples include general waste, recyclable waste, paper, cardboard, etc., hazardous waste. Why is waste management important? The most important reason for waste collection is the protection of the environment and the health of the population. Rubbish and waste can cause air and water pollution. Good waste management also discourages the presence of vermin by disposing of waste properly. The presence of rats in the areas which CCS employees are working is highly unlikely. The risk exists even where rats are no longer present, but were prior to work commencing, as the organism is carried in rats' urine. Any evidence or signs of rats being present or previously present in working areas should be reported to your supervisor as soon as possible. Why is waste segregation important? The managing and segregation of waste is vital for us to maintain compliance with environmental regulations. The majority of waste ends up as landfill. This needs to change to keep in line with current legislation and to create business best practice for this important sustainability issue. The segregation of waste produced into hazardous, non-hazardous, and inert waste types for disposal can help reduce costs and maximize the opportunities for recovering and recycling of waste. When disposing of waste, look out for the following standard signs on waste containers, which are being introduced across the UK to both encourage and improve the segregation of waste. By doing this, we hope to be able to avoid prosecution. It's illegal to mix hazardous waste with other types of waste that are to be sent directly to landfill. You could be fined and imprisoned. Avoid environmental harm. Incorrectly disposing of hazardous waste could potentially create water pollution and damage habitats. Landfills and waste treatment centers are specially designed to be able to handle specific wastes without causing environmental harm. Reduce costs. Segregating wastes can minimize landfill tax and can allow certain types of waste to be recycled and reused on-site. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Start reducing the amount of waste at source by cutting down on the quantity of products you buy in the first place. Buying in bulk may be more economic, but not if it doesn't get used. Rather than throw everything straight into the bin, sending it on its way to the landfill, think about whether it can be used again. After reducing and reusing, you should recycle what is left. There are a surprising amount of things that can be easily recycled with a little bit of planning. Here's what you should do. Look out for the standard signs on skips and containers, and where possible, segregate waste. Use enclosed skips or covered skips for wastes that are likely to blow around site in windy conditions. Ask your supervisor for advice if unsure about the correct waste segregation on site. And here's the list of what you shouldn't do. Overfill waste containers and skips. Mix different types of waste. Put liquids and flammable wastes into skips. What is biohazard? A biohazard is a biological substance that's dangerous to people or the environment. Many biohazards are made of bacteria or other microorganisms. One common type of biohazard is feces and vomit. What is a biohazard kit? Bodily fluid spill kit is an easy-to-carry kit that contains everything needed for biohazard cleanup of blood, urine, feces, puke, or vomit. Biohazard kits are available to use on all sites. Let's do a quick recap. Can you explain why the waste management is important? Can you explain what can be recycled and what goes into landfill? Do you know what a biohazard is and how it should be managed?